Okay, this is a quick video review of the distance formula, okay? And the distance formula is written down below. And basically what that tells us to do is that if we're filling things in, we want to call one set the x1s, y1s, okay, like they're a family, and the x2, y2s, okay? Now, the subscripts that I'm going to put in purple here, really they don't mean anything. It's kind of like it's to make sure that you don't get the x's, these two guys mixed up when you're talking with one another, okay? That'd be like if there are two people in the room and their name is both Brian, okay? So you would have to go ahead and say, you know, Brian and maybe their last name so you knew which one they were talking about. So that's all that it means. And so what we're going to do is that we're going to get these points here. So we get, looks like A is going to be a -3, 2, and this is going to be 2, -1. And what we're going to do is that we're going to throw it into the distance formula here and see what shakes loose. So we got the distance equals, and I'm going to take the square root of, we got x sub 2, which is going to be 2, minus a -3, which is x sub 1, square that, plus y sub 2, which is a -1, minus 2, which is y sub 1. Okay, and now we start to clean this up. We got this guy, which is going to give us, let's see, I got 2 minus a -3, which is going to be like a +3, so that's going to give me 5 squared for that first part, and this is going to give me a -3 squared for that second part. All right, and then clean it up even more. We get ourselves 25, and negative times a negative is positive, so we got 9 here. And so it looks like the distance is going to be the square root of 34, okay? And we can try and break that down, but we know that the only two factors of the square root of 34 are going to be 2 and 17, so that means is that I can't break that down anymore, okay? And then something that oftentimes throws students for a loop are vertical lines and horizontal lines. And so really you don't need to lose your cool about those things. You just need to basically count the spaces. If there are from here 1, 2, 3 spaces from A to B, the distance is 3. And likewise, if it is just horizontal, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the distance is just 5. You don't need to apply the formula, you can just count it out. So anyhow, that's how you do that, and I'll see you in the next video. And make sure that you try the examples below and check them with the PDF that follows.